Being ready to play, and it showed against Dallas. He came out of the gate strong.
Mike 54. It's our time. It's our time.
On first down, Darnold. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
The 6-0 Patriots coming back out onto the field here, Charles, and that means that I want to play a game called Who Can Give Them Their First Loss, if anybody, because they have 3 of the next 4 on the road at the Jets, who look better with Sam Darnold back beating the Cowboys, and then they come home for the Browns. But anyways, you tell me who could give them their first loss.
Well, they do have 2 very interesting road games after the Browns game, at Baltimore and at Philadelphia, and you would think those would be the most difficult ones. I'm centering in on the Browns, because they will be a very desperate team by the time that they play New England, plus the pass rush with Myles Garrett and crew. And that New England offensive line has had its share of struggles here in the early.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Brandon Copeland able to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Brady. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team. Safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is...
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Throwing on first down. Bass looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Knight. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. Hitting double digits.
Yeah, 15 line it. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
On first down, Bass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And Charles.
Ready? Mike 51, Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On first and 10, Bass, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Bass, and Thomas has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Throwing on first down. Bass looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 69 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's first and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. On first down, Bass. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Back to throw. Bass. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to throw. Bass. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The 30. Back to throw. Bass. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 77-yard punt return as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. Here's Logan Cook now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Fielded at the 20. And there he goes again. Touchdown, and the New Orleans Saints put 6 up on the board.
Well, if you're into cheesy movies, you would title this one A Half to Remember, wouldn't you? His second return touchdown of the game.
What if I'm not? Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Bass gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. On 1st and 10, Bass. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Bass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, Bass. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Bass, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'll plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Bass. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Knight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Back to throw. Bass got his man complete over the middle. That's Knight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Looking to throw. Bass. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
Mike 51. Let's go, D.
Throwing on first down. Bass. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bass. He'll find Everett there, complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He's back to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Knight. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake. Bass. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes.
Oh, you got deep?
On first down, Bass got his man complete over the middle. It's Knight. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week.
Let's go! 18 Gator, 18 Gator, 45. Here it comes, here it comes!
On 1st and 10, Bass. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Bass. Throw left side complete. That's Knight. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task.
Throwing on 1st down. Bass over the middle, complete. That's Knight. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
We got this.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.